VTS is a way of approaching art differently than the students normally have gotten trained. VTS teaches the kids to really look deeply at art and not have it be intimidating for them.
There's so many ways that art can connect and help kids connect to their world around them.
I really want kids to be able to look at a piece of artwork and try to interpret the meaning, try to understand what's going on.
So over here you're seeing maybe some things in the front, and you're saying that they appear to be running. Is that correct?
We really are seeing that those students are able to apply those skills that they're acquiring in the class to here at the museum. And hopefully we'll also see that in their larger lives as citizens, or maybe in other classrooms in later grades.
It's causing them to look deeper at the image and look for evidence for why they think the things that they think and what's happening, kind of constructing their own meaning from it.
Writing about what you think is happening next and why. You must justify, you must write down things that explain why you think.
In getting them to look at art, then we transfer those skills into reading strategies. For a group that doesn't traditionally like to write, it's amazing that they actually ask me to continue writing afterwards. They really enjoy it. These students got immersed in it last year, so this is now their second visit, and so they're working on more advanced strategies with the VTS.
We've been doing VTS in the classroom, which is visual thinking strategies. We've been looking at pictures and kind of exploring our limits on how far we can go with just examining them and thinking of new ideas of what might have been going on in the picture.
We think that maybe the mom is playing peekaboo with her baby because that's what moms do with babies.
So one of the things with Common Core is you really want kids to think a little bit deeper, to critically analyze and critically evaluate.
They're learning skills that they're going to be using from here on out. You know, just talking with a colleague of what's their opinion is so rewarding.
And I'm seeing those skills that are being built in the class extended to their visit here at the museum. So we're seeing students that are thinking critically, they're providing evidence for the inferences they make unprompted, and they're also becoming even better observers of the art that they see.
Say if you saw a picture a few years ago, you'd be like, oh, that's cool, let's go on to the next one. But now if you're in the museum and you actually look at the picture, you actually think a lot more of what it might have been and how someone might have used the things that they were putting in the picture.
Not only are we having some art educators helping here, it's helping our teachers here in the building. They're learning a professional development that they find very rewarding.
Well, it was a 4-day training at the Nelson, so we kind of were building off of what we learned before, how to take the kids into a certain direction with a piece of artwork, how we can pick and choose kind of in a way, just honing in on certain skills that really make the experience for the students even better.
Talk to me and tell me what's going on in this picture.
They love it. They get really excited to see what the image is going to be, and in the beginning maybe only 5 or 6 people shared, and the last time every single person contributed.
After each about 10-15 minutes of doing the VTS with the paint, with either the painting or whatever the piece of art is, then they always have an accompanying writing project.
His little feet were so cute and snug. The little fingers were like a nub. He would yell and scream like he was in a terrible dream. My husband had gone, he was all I had left, and the blues they crept and crept. My fingers clutched the bottle, then I noticed